Hey everybody, this is Cecil Scarborough with Vice Inserts, and we are here live at the World Series of Bowling, getting ready for the World Championship live televised TV finals. Joining us now, sneaking in the thing, is Miss Kimberly Fressler. Kimberly's getting ready as well. But we are here, and we are going to continue with bowling. We're going to keep going, and we're going to get this done. Joining me today is a very good friend of mine, Justin Wyman. He is the owner of JWI Entertainment Technologies. If you've seen over the past years, a couple of years especially, you started to see the set change a little bit, and you started to see some digital stuff going on with the scoreboards, started to see some really, really nice digital graphics going on behind the scenes, down the lanes. Justin is the main reason of that. So I'm going to take you in, and we're going to talk to Justin, and we're going to go through the set today, and we're going to see some of the things that he's done over the last couple of years to not only make his stuff better, but also make the viewing audience's experience better with all of the different technologies that he's developed and come up with for the set here. Let's get this turned around here. Hi, Justin.
Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
Doing all right.
Excellent. Yeah, man. So tell me a little bit about what you've been doing and some of the stuff that you've been doing behind the scenes to kind of prep the sets and get things going for the PBA and PWBA events that you see on TV now.
Well, you know, I've been in the bowling industry now, working in a pro shop for over about 20 years now this year. So I've been involved, you know, in various capacities, and alongside of that, I toured with dance conventions, done a lot of audio for all kinds of various shows and things. So I started to merge those interests a bit when I was creating video media and also trade show representation for several brands within the industry for regional trade shows, Bowl Expo, things like that. And through that networking, I got hooked up with the PBA. The first show I did was the 2017 World Series of Bowling in Reno. So digital signage, technology advances very fast. It's one of those things that we see more and more of, and it's nice because you don't have to print a graphic or make a hard graphic that gets thrown away or doesn't get reused. And with digital, you can make things much larger, you can put whatever content you want on it, and it just makes things, you know, much more creative and interesting for the viewers. So over the past few years, we've been growing what we do and how we do it, and you know, if you look at the 2017 shows, 2018 shows, you can see the progression of, you know, the graphics and all of the different versions of the set that we've been going through. So
yeah, now I know that we have actually had a couple of discussions on some of the upgrades that you've done. I remember you started with certain panels, and then you've continued to upgrade them and make them look better. What all are you doing there?
It's the pixel pitch defines how far or how close the pixels are together. It's kind of like standard definition TV and high definition, and now ultra high def. I started out with 6mm panels, and now I've upgraded to 2mm panels, so there's just a lot more pixel density. The images are much sharper, much brighter. So that's been kind of a concurrent growth cycle along with all of the shows and things. PBA led to the PWBA, so pretty much, you know, if bowling's televised on TV, there's some element that has been done through the company. So.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look at today's set for the World Championship here and kind of go over some of the things that you're doing at this event and some of the things they should look forward to seeing on TV today.
Fantastic. Right this way. So in this distant view, on the approach and settee, you have a 40-panel element that displays sponsor logos, the World Series of Bowling, as well as the World Championship. This is the side that the cameras don't see from TV, so we can hide all the wiring and all the other stuff. But all the panels interlock, so I can basically build them in any shape or size you want based on how many panels. This is, again, it's 2 rows of 20. If you look down the lane at the scoreboard, that's 18. So the top 12 are the scoreboard, and the bottom is sponsors. That's really good real estate because as the camera chases the ball down the lane, those are seen almost every shot. So that.
And we have also had numerous conversations about some of the Vice Inserts products that we have out here on the PBA Tour, and you actually utilize the Vice interchangeable thumb system. So with some of these patterns that you guys have been bowling on and some of the events that have dual patterns where you're using two different balls on two different lanes, tell me how the interchangeable thumb system has really helped you.
Well, because we travel to so many different cities, bowl in so many different patterns, drill so many different bowling balls, it just makes sense to have a consistent feel from ball to ball. You don't want to get out of one really clean on the right lane that's 45 feet and then start, grabbing it because the thumbs aren't the same on the short pattern. So using the ITs, it just takes that out of play. You just pop the thumb in and you're good to go.
So show us again how simple that is to take in and out.
I use the 1 1/8 because I have a small thumb. I think I'm actually the only one out here that does. Everybody else is in the 1 1/4, 1 1/2. But it's just very straightforward. It clicks in positively, and you're ready to go.
Vice is the choice of champions, and it doesn't get any better.